Okay, guys, so this is an update we added to help you guys with the alerts. Now, you don't have to follow this concrete. It's not perfect, but it's going to be very helpful. So I'm going to show you the labels, and then I'm going to talk about the actual alerts. So as you guys know from watching the training, guys, we look for what? Break and retest. And so I wanted to add these labels where whenever it breaks the resistance or support, it's going to alert you. So let's say that it breaks this area right here. The first label it usually gives most of the time is going to say no retest. Most of the time. So when it gets like really far from the area, it's going to give no retest, meaning it never came back down. So obviously it never retested, and you know, some people would have gotten in at this break right here, like as soon as it broke right here, which is fine. It's just remember when I told you if you ever get in before the retest that you are going to have like a tight stop loss and you're going to get out as soon as possible, and you're going to do a very low risk. So if you usually risk 1% or $100 or $30 or whatever, you're going to risk a third of that. So instead of risking $100, you'll risk $30. Instead of risking $30, you'll risk $10, and you're going to be up to trade as soon as possible. So that way, if you lose the trade, it's fine, because there's a good chance that it might come back to retest. So I'm not saying you can't get in these type of trades. I'm just saying that those are more risky. So then if it does come back, we have something where it says either buy or, but it's gonna remind you. It's gonna say when we retest, it's gonna do something like this. So when it retests like this, it can alert you to your phone. So let's say that you want an alert like this. Now, typically, when it does do this, this is where you can get in at, right? Let's say you have this alert. You can come in, and I would like to wait for when I see it hits this area. I would like for it to come back and pass this. And if you watch our break and retest video, then you notice that whenever it comes in, you want it to wait for it to come back here again to help your confirmation. Then you can like put your stop loss below that. Now let's keep watching. It never came back up there, as you can see, so that's why you want to wait. Now, when it does something like this, and it starts to come around like this, kind of like a U, and on the opposite side, you know, it's for the sell, it'll be like it come in like this. Then now you're gonna look for something different. You're gonna still wait for that. It's still a break and retest, but now we can, for example, come in this level instead. So it broke and retest, came up, and now you can put your stop loss below here, and you can go for, like, for example, 1 to 2 or 1 or whatever you want to go for, right? So then we're gonna hit play, and boom, you won the trade. So, and this was the last trade call, right? So this is just like real time that happened just today. So you look when you get that first alert, guys. Even when you get this buy alert, you still don't trade. When it breaks it, it's not going to alert you, but if you're watching it, especially on the 1 minute, then you can try it. Just remember, it's very likely to turn around. And then if you see something like this where it does come in and then it comes back up, then you just use the structure for your stop loss, and then you can, aim for it. But let's say that it went like this instead, like the original retest, I would wait to get in right here, right? So those are little things. And then the same thing for sell and buy. But I don't want to re-teach you the method. Let's talk about the alerts. So we have several different alerts. If you go to add alert, I added some new alerts. So we have the all alerts. So basically, anytime a buy or sell happens or a break and retest happens, it's going to alert you on everything. So it's just going to alert you on every single message. You can do once per bar close, and anytime it has a buy, a sell, a break, and a retest, it's going to alert you. So it's very good if you're going to just do everything. But let's say you want to do something specific. Let's say you only want to do buys and sells only. But let's say you only want to do a break and retest of the loose confirm, or the break and retest of the strict confirm. The strict confirm you're going to see a lot less of. It's just more strict on how it confirms. That's all that means. Or maybe you just want or you want the buy and sell of both the of the loose. So the buy and sell and of the loose, or the buy and sell of the strict. But the easiest one I would say is just to do all of them, and then do once per bar close. So that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully this video was helpful. Again, good strategy. You can use this on other time frames. You can use this on futures too. It works really good on futures because on the 1 minute, like let's say you're doing MGC. If you don't know anything about futures, I can give you a separate training on that. But the good thing about futures is that it's easy to scout because of no spread. So futures is another great market that you can take advantage of that we'll go over. But you can take advantages on futures because I know a lot of people ask me about that also. So you can set your alerts up on futures. I mainly trade this on gold and US 30. If you do trade this on like a Forex pair, I suggest that you do it on a higher time frame, like a 5 minute, 15 minute, 1 hour, 4 hour. Mainly because it's just different. You can try it on 1 minute, but usually the higher time frame is better for those Forex pairs. Gold, US 30, you can do lower time frames and higher time frames.